For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet and conceivably our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Gaussian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Gaussian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel, detailed scans have identified one section of the Clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with shipbreaking operations.
We will need to use several demolition charges. Copies. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Understood.
Reading you, Command. Reading you. All operators, CENTCOM. Update to secondary master bus included. Reading you.
Confirmed. Updates in and working.
Reading you, Command. Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
Time to roll. The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. There it goes.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it. Rachel here. Get that unit back online. Move.
Go for Capisi. Position mark, take us out. Salvage array ready. PDA active. Live feed is being uplinked. Watch your monitor for changes.
CU field expended.
All systems green. Guard order confirmed.
Strike confirms. Move to guard position.
Armor confirms. Moving to guard position.
CU's exhausted.
Ready. Move into escort formation. Confirmed. Carrier copies. Send orders.
Research completed.
Let's do this efficiently as possible. Keep watch on the hold as it fills. Construction units identified. Carrier here.
We lack sufficient RUs. CU site exhausted.
All call signs throttle up. Stay together, just try not to ride the wave.
Weapon range systems currently active.
Unit transmitting. Watch your crosstalk. You're using the carrier net.
Right, I see that now. Be sure my radio operator won't make that mistake again.
Be gentle. Replacements are running thin out here.
We don't know the meaning of gentle.
I'm not gonna ask.
Good idea. I need to do some housekeeping now. E22 out.
Armor power reading at maximum. Be advised, carrier repair systems are full functional. Weapon systems are at maximum. CU deposit depleted. CU
Running
field
diagnostics on
depleted.
PDA. I don't want any delays.
Local operators, CENTCOM. Atmospheric update coming through. Please confirm transmission.
Copy. Acknowledged. Guard order confirmed. Ranged online. Guard position confirmed.
Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained.
Go for carrier. Stick to your assignments. I don't want any materials coming off that are going to compromise the op.
Support cruisers have been outfitted with anti-air defensive systems. Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Cruiser ready. Green light to proceed. Move. Systems ready. On our way. What do you need?
CU deposit depleted.
We got an assignment.
Reading you, Command. Prep to load an artifact. Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
The artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Capisi power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
Attention, Fleet. The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data. We must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Understood.
Acknowledged.
Be aware. Scattered Gaussian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders.
Salvage are ready. Secure us for move.
I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Understood.
Carrier moving. Seal hatches.
Intel, be advised. Hacking Gaussian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
Sounds like a plan.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. On the move. Op ready. Move order confirmed. Go for armor. Coordinates confirmed. Go for ranged. Reading. A turret is under fire. Move confirmed. Send message. Strike craft destroyed. Green line confirmed.
Runner, go ahead. New coordinates verified.
Hostile railguns have opened up. Alert, turret post destroyed. Enemy railgun eliminated. Reading.
Salvage team is approaching another wreck site. Keep your eyes open for Gaussian strike teams.
Light attack vehicle in service. Light attack vehicle online. Light attack vehicle in service. Light attack vehicle online. Light attack vehicle in service.
One of our turrets is taking fire. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Support ready. Set up mines. Get on it.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Reporting. Move order confirmed.
Unknown inbound. Designating hostile. Enemy contacts on the board. A sensors post is taking fire. Hostile strike craft down. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Sector alert. Hostile activity is being tracked in the area.
We copy. Board has been updated with hostile trackers.
A turret is under fire.
Move out and be ready.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Reading. Strike craft destroyed. Enemy railgun eliminated. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Standing by. Reading you, Command.
One of our turrets is taking fire.
Reading you.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Runner. Reading you, Command.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Ready for orders.
Hostile strike craft down. The turret is under fire. Alert. The turret post just went down. Hostile armor eliminated. Be advised. Tracking hostiles. The sensors post is under fire. We got something on
Gaussian air units are probing our position.
Salvager anti-air turret now available for construction. Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners. The main assault force will arrive soon.
Hostile railguns have opened up.
Place to that CU field.
Enemy armor disabled. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
CU field depleted. CU site exhausted.
Ready, send. A sensors post is taking fire. One of our turrets is taking fire. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile armor eliminated.
This is Rachel, go ahead. CU's exhausted.
Ready. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
Deploy a turret on that location.
Salvager has been engaged. Hostile strike craft down. Op ready. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
RU site exhausted.
The sensors post is under fire. The turret is under fire. Hostile range craft destroyed.
RU deposit depleted.
New heading set.
Strike craft destroyed. Enemy armor on approach. Hostile railguns have opened up. Armored vehicle is taking fire. We got a railgun under fire. Enemy armor disabled. Alert! Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Seal vents, we're moving downrange.
Hostile interceptor destroyed. Alert! Rachel is in contact. A sensors post is taking fire.
Ready. Form up around that base runner.
Reporting.
Unidentified contact. Designate as hostile.
Copy. On our way.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Alert, support taking hostile fire. Hostile strike craft down. Anti-air turret under fire. One of our turrets is taking fire. Strike craft taking effective fire. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies.
I wonder if anyone survived this impact.
Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Greeting. Bear down on that railgun.
Target fire! Tracking armored craft on approach.
Hostile sighted.
Enemy airstrike inbound. We've got a salvager under fire. Hostile interceptor down.
Green line confirmed.
Strike craft destroyed. AA turret taking fire. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Coordinates confirmed.
It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert. I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail.
Send message.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Hostile strike craft down.
Contact. Deploy turret.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Support ready. Runner copies.
Alert.
Reading.
Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Runner copies.
The sensors post is under fire.
Runner copies.
Deploying at next direct
site, expecting Gaussian reinforcements. Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Light attack vehicle is
Great work. Continue salvaging.
vehicle marked on approach. Hostile craft in AO. Maneuver for visual confirmation. We read you. RU coordinates acquired. Moving to site. A turret is under fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
This is Rachel, go ahead.
Runner. Strike craft destroyed.
Get a turret up. Make sure it's combat ready.
Enemy armor disabled. Do this. Alert. Support craft has been engaged. Hold as it fills.
Ready. Hostiles are out there. Set up a scanner.
Enemy contacts on the board. Anti-air turret under fire.
An RU site has been
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Gaussian force to arrive soon.
A sensors posted.
We're going as fast as we can here.
Strike inbound.
Understood. Keep your eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Capisi. Receiving.
CU field expended.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies.
CU field depleted. CU's exhausted.
Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile strike craft down. It's a strike.
CU field expended.
Railgun locked in. Close the distance. Enemy railgun eliminated. On our way.
CU deposit depleted. CU site exhausted.
The sensors post is under fire.
Reporting. Artifact position marked. Moving out.
Hostile armor incoming. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Hostile interceptor down. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Move out.
AA turret taking fire. Strike craft destroyed. Hostile armor eliminated.
One of our salvage teams is approaching a wreck in the valley. Updates to follow.
Identified craft on approach. Mark the bearing. Enemy railgun firing on friendlies. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Standing by. Reading you. Reading you.
Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Renner copies. Reading you, command.
Hostile strike craft
Renner
down.
copies. Renner copies. Reading you. Reading you.
Tracking armored craft on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Armor, go ahead. Move order.
That didn't take long. Galcian forces are responding to our salvage operations.
Galcian strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to our salvage crew's position.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Op ready.
Be advised, all wreck sections at this site have been processed successfully.
Railgun reading you.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Get us underway.
Hostile.
We're being hailed by the Galcian carrier. Stand by to receive.
Jet carrier Khaleesi. There can be no hiding from the Galcian in the Great Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Seljuk and beg his divine forgiveness. I will pray for your soul.
Investigation pending. A sensors post is taking fire. One of our turrets is taking fire.
The Galcian commander Kagan has cornered us. We are heavily outnumbered. They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground. All personnel, man your battle stations.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in. Picking up sensor contacts all around us. We must pull back to the Kapisi.
Confirmed. Get back to the Kapisi immediately.
Galcian units approaching. This is going to be close.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Kapisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Effective fire. Strike craft destroyed. Ready. Advance to mark CUs.
Be advised, the Galcian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit. It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
CU deposit depleted.
Attention. A turret is under fire.
CU field expended. CU site exhausted. CU field depleted.
Enemy railgun firing on
Fire
friendly.
approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
RU deposit depleted.
Alert. Siege cruiser verified in the AO. Respond. Strike fighter taking fire.
Strike fighter ready for service.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
We are being overrun.
Line.
The sensors post is under fire. One of our turrets is taking fire. Hostile strike craft down. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Dimm reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Dimm reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
This is Captain Mashad of the Dimm carrier Sakala.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands, but now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these Dimm while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Capisi, say again. Request targeting the siege cruiser positions.
Copy, Sakala. All units, move on those siege cruisers now.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines on.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Interceptor taking hostile fire. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Capisi, we are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Galcian siege cruisers near our location.
Alert. Hostile siege cruiser sighted. Bullseye 012. Be advised, Allied craft down. Attack course set.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines off. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed. Strike craft destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Be advised, Allied craft destroyed. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Runner. Artifact position marked. Moving out. Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire.
Standing by. Copy that. Coordinates confirmed.
Enemy armor disabled.
Science officer en route. Prep for contact.
Allied craft lost. Hostile designated. Mark bearing. Something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile railguns have opened up.
Copy. Target set.
Enemy railgun eliminated.
Hostile.
The enemy is withdrawing.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galsian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galsian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.
The Ashoka is damaged and on the run. Yet despite the artifacts we've recovered and the upgrades we've made to the Capisi, we are still no match for her speed. Having relocated to a wide debris field deep within the Baladin Dune Sea, the Ashoka appears to be conducting much-needed resource operations. The Sakala will maneuver to the north and draw the Ashoka away. The Capisi will then strike directly at the enemy resourcing operations. Once we have wiped out their ground forces, we'll move to eliminate the Ashoka, clearing a path to the site of the primary anomaly. The Dimm have transferred us 2 bombers to assist in the operation. All units, prepare for battle.
Understood. Moving to attack now. Good luck.
We have reached the vicinity of the Ashoka's resourcing operations. Galsian production cruisers marked at these positions, likely supporting salvage crews. A security patrol is moving between the 3 cruiser locations. Destroy all production cruisers and eliminate that patrol.
Carrier here. Steady pace.
Reading you.
Capisi reading. Location marked. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual?
Railgun operational. Railgun online. Railgun operational.
Light attack vehicle is under fire. Strike craft destroyed.
Alert. Galcian combat patrol responding to our attack on the production cruiser.
Railgun operational.
Adjusting their formations. Can you confirm? Production cruiser release.
Stand by, Capisi. Confirmed.
System is ready.
Be advised. 2 groups of Galcian combat units have broken away from the main patrol force and are strengthening defensive positions around the remaining production cruisers. Galcian production cruisers are actively fabricating new units. Stand by for enemy contact.
Unidentified hostile incoming. Authenticate. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. All systems go. Clear out. New course chart.
CU deposit depleted.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
CU field expended.
Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile strike craft down.
All operators, CENTCOM, Intel package update. Respond immediately.
Update received. Patching it in now.
CU field depleted.
Alert. New class of Galcian unit detected. It appears to be a modification of the Star Hall heavy railgun. It is faster and has a higher rate of fire, but a shorter range.
Strike craft destroyed.
CU site exhausted.
All right, just like we rehearsed. Take her apart and let the beam do its job. I want everything collected.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Hostile armor eliminated. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Enemy salvager neutralized.
Salvage array ready. CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Carrier copies. hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
CU's exhausted.
A railgun is taking effective fire.
Salvager online.
Enemy armor disabled. Attention.
Salvager online. Salvager online.
Carrier moving. Seal hatches.
Salvager online. Salvager online. Weapon systems are at maximum. Weapon range systems at full capacity. Armor power reading at maximum.
Hostile designated. Mark Baron.
Salvager ready. Secure us for move. Secure us for move. Tracking armored craft on approach. Enemy contacts on the board. Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile armor eliminated.
Deposit depleted.
We got a railgun under fire. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Enemy armor disabled.
exhausted.
Take her apart and let the beam do its job. I want everything collected.
CU field expended.
Hostile armor incoming. Hostile armor eliminated.
CU field depleted.
The railgun is taking effective fire. Copy. Coordinates set. Ready. Position mark, take us out. Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing.
Send orders. On our way. Identified. Proceed to site.
All strike units switch to Tag 3. SC-255, we got info for you. SC-255 here. We checked the specs with CENTCOM and you can just bypass that relay you asked about. Shouldn't affect your throttle. Copy that. Do we need to shut down?
CU's exhausted.
Yeah, you'll need to power down. So, no, we can't do it on the move. No, power down means no power. Yeah, just making sure. We'll do the bypass once we're stopped. Copy. Let us know if you need anything else. Yeah, we sure
CU
will.
field
255.
expended. CU deposit depleted.
Enemy armor on approach. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Salvager has been engaged. Enemy armor disabled. Hostile railguns have opened up. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Tracking hostile.
Strike craft destroyed.
Engage on site.
Confirmed. Alerts 2 and 3 just went red. Contact on the board.
We got a railgun under fire. Enemy railgun eliminated. Got a salvager under fire. Hostile armor eliminated.
CU field depleted. Hostile armor incoming.
Second exchange switches command.
Enemy armor disabled.
Reset if we get contact.
Strike craft taking effective fire. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile.
Lockdown for mobilization.
New heading. Adjust. All systems go. Clear out. Something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Enemy armor on approach. Hostile production cruiser verified. Take it out. Hostile range craft destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Hostile strike craft down. Hostile armor eliminated.
Second production cruiser destroyed. Be advised, all remaining Gaussian combat units are converging on the final production cruiser.
Destroyed.
Incoming transmission from the Sakala.
Online.
Sakala, your signal is breaking up. Isolate and dampen interference.
The PC, we've engaged, but they have broken away and approaching you. Prepare to take
Do you copy?
We
Sakala, say again. What is the Ashoka's vector? Sakala, do you read? Over. We are well within range of their broadcast. The Gaussian may be jamming the signal.
Operational.
We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Hostile light attack vehicle detects the captain.
Railgun online.
Support cruiser under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Strike fighter.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Strike craft destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack course set. Unidentified contact. Designated hostile. A railgun is taking effective fire. Enemy armor disabled. Enemy production cruiser sighted. Engage and destroy.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. contact. Immediate fire support on that position. Enemy contacts on the board. Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach.
Confirm and engage on site.
Thanks for the update. We're ready.
Hostile armor eliminated. Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile strike craft down. Enemy railgun eliminated. Interceptor taking fire.
Final production cruiser group destroyed.
Intel, I've managed to clean up the Sakala transmission. It's not perfect, but it's the best it's gonna get.
They're destroyed.
Kapisi, we've engaged the Ashoka, but they have broken away and approaching your location. Prepare to take evasive action. Do you copy? We are in pursuit.
Good work, Rachel. All stations, prepare to engage the Ashoka.
Be advised, hostile carrier detected.
Enemy carrier detected. Moving fast on our location. The Ashoka has arrived. All carrier personnel to battle stations. The Ashoka is heading towards a nearby resource deposit and is at full combat strength. Prepare defenses.
Fleet Group 1 assigned.
Advance to mark CUs.
CUs exhausted. CU site exhausted. CU field expended.
Send message.
Runner. We're moving.
A large group of Gaussian units is inbound from the Ashoka. They lack anti-air defenses. Recommend airstrikes.
Reading you, Command. Reading you. Reading you. Runner copies. Artifact position authenticated.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Salvage your copies. Displace to that CU field.
Strike craft destroyed. We got a railgun under fire. Enemy armor disabled. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
A large wave wave of Gaussian aircraft have been detected incoming from the north. They will enter the combat zone here and are en route to the Ashoka. Deploy AA assets along their projected course to destroy them before they land on the Ashoka. If allowed to rendezvous with the Ashoka, the air units would greatly increase her air strength.
We have modified our anti-aircraft missile systems from the AA turret to be compatible with the assault unit chassis. This will provide us with a mobile anti-air platform.
The missile battery is effective against both ground and air targets. However, it can only fire while stationary. Upgrade fabrication facilities and begin producing missile batteries to counter them. Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 7 minutes.
RU deposit depleted. Operations update. RUs in the region have been drained.
Stick to your assignments.
Support
I
ready.
don't want any materials coming off. that are
Artifact
gonna
position
compromise
marked.
the op.
Moving out.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed. Reading you.
We're ready for orders. Move out.
Make ready.
Sector operators contact report.
New sector designated. Move out.
Enemy aircraft will enter the combat zone in approximately 5 minutes. Build and deploy AA turrets or missile batteries to intercept the Gaussian aircraft.
Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Research completed.
Reporting.
Missile batteries have been upgraded with a mortar launch system.
Hostile strike craft down. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Get us moving.
Research completed.
We read you. Advance to mark CUs.
Proximity warning in effect. Hostiles designated.
Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 3 minutes. Build and deploy AA turrets or missile batteries to intercept the Gaussian aircraft.
We're going to get live scan reports back. Be ready to adjust.
Runner copies. CU field expended. CU site exhausted.
Move order confirmed.
Reading you. Reading you. Reading you.
Contact report, please respond.
Thanks for the update. We're ready.
Reading you. Reading you. Artifact position locked in. Secure it.
Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 60 seconds. Deploy anti-aircraft assets to intercept them before they land on the Ashoka. Build and deploy AA turrets or missile batteries to intercept the Gaussian aircraft.
CU field depleted.
Gaussian Interceptor Group ETA, 30 seconds.
CU field depleted. CU's exhausted.
Additional Gaussian attack group is inbound on the Kapisi. Prepare to engage. Gaussian aircraft on approach.
Field expended. CU site exhausted. An RU site has been depleted. Standing by.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've detected something.
Artifact
Can you
position
confirm
marked.
visual?
Moving out.
Hostile armor incoming.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed. Reading you, Command.
Strike craft destroyed. The railgun is taking effective fire. Hostile armor eliminated. Ahead full. Engage on site.
Multiple Gaussian interceptors have landed on the Ashoka. We must prevent the Ashoka from stalking her flight wing further.
Hostile.
It will only take them a short time to rearm and begin launching strikes against us. Repair anti-aircraft defenses.
Salvage enemy airstrike inbound. Copy. Moving. Alert! Alert! Carrier taking fire. Enemy fighters have engaged. Hostile interceptor destroyed. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Tracking armored craft on approach. Attack course set. Strike craft taking effective fire. Hostile range craft destroyed. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. fire support on that position. Hostile railguns have opened up. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Intel, I'm detecting an energy buildup within the Ashoka.
Effective fire. What the hell was that?
An electromagnetic pulse.
Multiple units disabled.
Estimate time to recovery.
Several minutes.
Until then, they're defenseless.
The Ashoka is heading for more resources and deploying additional defensive units. Initiate evasive maneuvers and continue to engage the Ashoka until the EMP disabled units come back online.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight.
You have proved a worthy opponent, but let your joy be tempered with the knowledge that your death is inevitable.
There can be no peace on Kharak, so long as your Kithid pursue a path to the stars.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. Jacob, you're on to something, big brother. The tech the Galcian have recovered from these wrecks, the tech we have found ourselves, is rewriting the book on science and engineering as we know it. Already we are seeing the benefits. You can imagine how excited I am. I only wish you were here to share in this. If we survive long enough to get to the Jiraki object, there's no telling what we'll find. If. I hate that word.